church on a Sunday, guys. It's a beautiful Sunday. You need to wake up and go to church and thank Him for everything. How are you guys doing? So So you know what, I just woke up today and I thought, it's been a while that I haven't been coming through on life to share the word of God. Most probably is because of what has been happening around me and everything that has been said about me. At some point it really disturbed my peace, my heart, my mind, my soul. It kind of like stressed me a bit. But then I thought, hey, listen, I will not allow the devil to take over my life. And I'll not allow any negativity to run my life. And I'll not allow any bad mouthing to run my life. And I will not allow any spirit of any form to run my soul. I decided today, this morning, I just woke up, I'm like, you know what? I just want to go live, just like I used to do. Share the word of God with everybody. Talk about the goodness of God. Despite all that is going on around me, what is being said about me, what they are trying to do to me, how they are trying to bring me down, how they're trying to cause misery in my life, I still have a reason to worship God. And I still have a reason to thank Him. Same applies to you when you are in a situation. Don't let any situation change your routine. Don't allow any negativity change your routine. Don't allow any spirit destroy your soul. Don't allow any bad mouthing turn yourself. No matter what you're going through this Sunday morning, I just came to tell you, don't be broken. Mend yourself. Stand up. Rise up. Whatever they're saying about you, rise above it. Rise above every problem that you're having right now. Whatever they're trying to do to you, whatever the devil is trying to do to you, the fear that he's trying to put in you, shake it out this morning on a Sunday. Tell him, devil, I have tolerated you enough. You will not change my routine. You will not change my mentality. You will not change my soul. You will not change what I am or how I am. I will keep on smiling. No matter you will bring the wind, no matter you will bring the thunder, no matter you will bring the heat, I am going to stand up and I'm going to face you and I'm going to challenge you and I'm going to defeat you. So this Sunday morning I came to talk to one person who is here, who is broken and who is saying, I cannot do it anymore because of what they are saying about me. I cannot make it anymore because they are telling me you will not make it. I will not do it anymore because they say they're going to shut me out. Refuse to be shut out. Refuse to be shut out. Refuse to be broken. Refuse to be destroyed. Stand your ground. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. Don't let people tell you who you are. You have the authority, the mandate upon your life. You know who you are. Don't let the devil deceive you. Don't let the devil tell you because you did this, you cannot stand out. Don't let the devil tell you because you once went into a club, you cannot praise the Lord. Don't let the devil say because you once did something bad, you cannot praise the Lord. God says, come to me. Whether you are broken, whether you are crying, whether you are miserable, whether you are weary, he says, come to me. I did not come here for any negativity. I just came here to tell you, you will still pull through. You will still make it. Don't allow anybody to run your life. Your life belongs to God. If he wants to take your life, he will do it at his own time. Don't allow people to tell you that you are gone when you are still there. Tell them, I'm still here and I'll be here. You will come and you will pass, but you will leave me here. So I just came to worship God a bit. Whatever distraction that is put on your way, just set it aside. Just kick it aside. Continue. Your destination is not run by anybody. Your destination is with God. I just came to encourage you, somebody. As we worship God on a Sunday, as we give him all the glory that he deserves, some people, they just come here for stories and issues. There is a time that you just need to pop out and worship God and tell him that you will worship him no matter what. You will worship him. Hey, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Hey, 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 waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you, I worship you. Hey, hey, hey. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, Lord in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Hey, hey, hey. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Never mind what anybody might say about you, Sha. Auna kusikwa nemunhu. Unotonyara kubuda panze uchityika kuti hanzi vanhu vari kunditi o vanhu vachanditi. Munhu iye anokutaura destiny yako, ane destiny yake yaasati apedza. When they are all around you minding your business, ask them who is minding your own business. When you are here minding my business, who is there minding your own business? Usanyuchuke kuti vanhu vari kuti chii, unotadza kutofokasa, unotadza kubuda mumwe namauri. Vamwe wenyu is been a while, aubude mumba. Unotya kuti maneighbors angu, anozonditi kudini, nekuti aizonditi kudini. Why do you fear? Remove fear from you. Go out there and stand tall, walk tall. Nyangwe vakakutaurira kuti zvakazodai oro zvichapera. Unonzwa munhu achitaura kuti munhu anofa as if afe. Everybody has got an expiry date. Mwari haazi cousin wemunhu wekuti unofana kuchikidzirwa nemwe munhu akatosikuona Mwari anokutaura kuti ifa. Somebody celebrates kurwara kwako. Somebody celebrates kutambura kwako. Somebody celebrates kuchema kwako. Hazi kuti mangwana acharwarawo. haazivi kuti mangwana achachemawo, haazivi kuti mangwana achafawo. How do you celebrate rufu rwemunhu as if you are an immortal, as if you are a god, as if you are a spirit? Usatyisidzirwe, it's a phase. Everybody has got a phase. Mune munhu ane time yake yaanotambura, mune munhu ane time yake yaanochema nekuchemedzwa. But stick to the word and stick to God and stick to what you believe in. Ungagara uchingochemedzwa nevanhu. It's high time you face your fears. The moment you start facing your fears is the moment that you know that you are more than who you think you are. And who are you again? You are more than a conqueror. You are more than a conqueror. Usavume kukwatiswa nevanhu vakangofanana newe. Usavume kukwatiswa nemunhu achangofa akanuwa. Usavume kukwatiswa nemunhu achangorwara sekurwara kwaunoita. Nyangwe vakakuseka, nyangwe vakakuzvidza, nyangwe vakakushoropodza. Stand your ground. If you have a destiny that you need to fulfill, usati because ningakati usaitirwe bridge nemuprofita. Muprofita anokuisira bridge muupenyu wake ane nhunha dzake, ane nguva yake yachasvika pakufa. The same prophet who's prophesying upon your life has got an expiry date, and he does not even know when he's dying, but he's busy prophesying about your poverty and your health and when you are going to die. When is he going to die? So don't just buy. Talk is cheap. That's why people talk, because it's cheap. Anybody can afford to talk about you. Anybody can afford to troll about you. Anybody can afford to do anything. But nobody is able to take your life. As long as God gives you another chance. Whatever you are going through, God still gives you another chance. Whatever that you did, God still gives you another chance. Usavume kubuliwa nemunhu achikutaura kuti you don't deserve. You deserve all the good things that comes your way. You deserve to live long. You deserve to be wealthy. Usashainirwa nevane mari. Do yourself a prayer. Say, God, the same person you bless me also. And remember, kana uchiri kuchinyirwa because hauna mari or kutambura, mune munhu ane nguva yake. I always talk about it. Kuti we have 5 different fingers and they are different. The other one is longer than the other, but the shorter one does not mean it's useless. Pauri papo does not mean kuti ndopa uchagumira. Une kwauri kuenda, kwauri kuprepeiwa, kwauri kugadzirwa, kuti kana wasvika ikoko, you shall have a testimony. All these trials and tribulations you go through, you shall indeed have a testimony. See vanhu vakukure about your life. They do not know your life. Mwari anambosika munhu achitaura kuti your life yako ichapedzwa nemunhu. Forget about these threats. Stop making people your idols. Kuti muprofita akanditaura kuti ndichafa. You can't even go on with your life because wakapiwa expiry date nemunhu asingazive expiry date rake. Cancel it, man. Cancel it. Ini ndazviramba ndogara ndichizviramba kuti my life I will never be told upenyu hwangu nemumwe munhu. Why do you allow your people, anybody, every Jack and Jill, even the person astombori pa level yako, you allow them to talk things about you? Utogara pasi, utosuwa, utozvisa mukona, utohwanda mumwena. Because people are saying, why do you just like to live kunokuti people are saying? Who is people? What do people offer you? Vanombouya here paunenge uri panhovo, vakambouya here pawakazvarwa kuzoti makorokoto, vakambouya here kana pawakaroorwa, vakambouya here kana anywhere. So why do you seek their relevance too much? I do that. Sometimes I sit in my bedroom and I'm thinking, mazono pakaipa, because people are saying this. Then again, she contradicts and they cannot know, but who is people here? Where were they when I was born? They were never there. Where were they when I was growing up? They were never there. Where were they? They were never there. So why do I seek comfort? Why do I seek kudiwanevan? Why do I seek kusekerewanevan? Do you know sometimes the people we lick and we think they love us, they do not love us at all. The people we think vanotida, the people we want to impress, the people we want to put smiles on their face, the people we want to make happy, the people, those people don't care about us. The people we put under our armpits like this, they don't care about us. So don't give a damn about it. Because they don't care about you. Unoridza musodzi kubva kuseni kuyerera kuti hanzi vanhu vari kuti shuwa vanhu vangatidaro. What do you expect from a human being who was created by God? What do you expect? Mwari chaiye adiwe nevanhu asaka vasika. But some people they curse him. Some people they don't even want to hear the word God. Some people avatombozive but ndiye akavapa kavharuvhuka vanofema. Wati muwo iwewo zvavo. Wati muwo iwewe zvavo. Ototya kukontinya kana unenge basa kako umanza azvibudirire. Azvibudirire wadi kuramba uchimbozama kuti azvibudirire. Otya makuwa. Otya kubvunzwa makuwa. Nekuti vanhu handifani kuva disappointa. Do you know vanhu vacho vari kuswera uchinamata uchilika are the same people who are there behind your back backstabbing you. The people you trust so much, the people you love so much, the people you take care of so much are the same people who backstab you. Kusafarire kudiwa nevanhu stereki. Kudarika relationship yawinayo naMwari. Vanhu havana basa. Nekuti munhu anochinja anomuka makusena anewe so achitaunga nokuda mangwana anenge ari kuside rimwe. Otoshaura kuti ndiye here. Otorwara nekuti hanzi pane munhu andipandukira. Otorwara kuti pane munhu andita sei. Iwo ngosingazo ndo zvari. Make your way with God. Rather, the rest is noise. Continue with your dream. The rest is noise. Continue with what you started. The rest is noise. Let them talk about you. In the a lot of people who talk about me, they don't know me. They don't know my life. They live on hearsay. Some of them I haven't met them in my life, but they've got a conclusion about my life. Some people, they don't even know how I look like. They just know me from Facebook. But then I'm here crying about the people that I've never met in flesh and blood. Sometimes you just need to laugh about it. So, whoa, Otoseka. These days I told myself I no longer have time to retaliate. The more I retaliate, the more I lose the way. The more I retaliate, the more I lose my focus. The more I retaliate, the more I lose my contacts. I lose everything that is so dear to me. Concentrating on the things that do not matter. People who challenge you left, right, and center. Somebody on a problem. Because challenge they will always come for you because you are a threat to them. They will always come for you because they can't take you down. They will always come for you because they know there is something about you that they cannot have. There is something about you that they wish to have. They envy you so from afar. Stand up and look at yourself at the mirror and say, Dakaipa. Because everybody wants a piece of you. It's not easy. It's not easy. Mwari akagadza vamwe vanhu panzvimbo. Then kune vamwe vanhu vanoda kutora nzvimbo dzevanhu vakagadzwa naMwari. You cannot take down what God has put there. You cannot take down God's friends. You cannot take down God's own. You cannot take down God's dearest. And Job chaiye Satan akaenda akati hai munoyo mudisa mani munhu wenyu ambori nechikwa yeyu chimbotitenderai kuti timuzame. Mwari akataura kuti you can do everything around Job, but don't mess with his soul. There are people vakabvunza approval kuna Mwari vakati munhu wenyu munoyo kumukomborera munonyanya kumufevhera patinoda kuti afe anomuka achitamba ari mupenyu, paanorwara ari panhoo chifungwa dzaamuki mangwana anomuka achifamba, patinomutaura tichida kumuparadza mangwana anomuka achitamba marekodzi. Sei muchimufevhera? Chimbotitenderai, chimbota rafu munhu uyu. Mwari anoti ndinokutenderai, but don't touch the soul. That's the situation you are in now. Pane vanhu vakatoaplya pauri kuti chimbotitenderai timuwisire pasi, but they cannot, and they are failing. That's the reason why they get bitter by the day. Because when you are expecting someone to fall and you wake up and that someone is on top of the mountain, you will be very bitter with fury, with rage. Why? It's because that person is God's own. Wakaipa iwewe. Wakaona vanhu vachikutaura kuona tukuona wakaipa. Wakaona vanhu vachida kukuparadza wakaipa. Wakaona vanhu vachikutaura stereki ndiwe topiki yacho. Saka usambofe wakadonha ubva watowondongwa nesituation. Pacho pavanenge vachisimuka vachikutumira mhepo, ipapo simuka uvaratidza kuti aiwa mhepo ndiri kudziona, but I'm here. Rambochoti mhepo ndiri kudziona, but I'm still here. Because anenge ari mauri, you know, we deal with different forces, we work with different forces. Pane mamwe maforces evanhu aunofunga kuti uyu akanyanya, ozoona kuti nohana kunyanya bosi, panenge pane a higher force. Mukunzwa zvandiri kutaura? Saka do not ever quit. You are not born to quit. Yes, you are going through a lot. Yes, you are struggling. Yes, they are talking about you. Yes, they laugh about you. Do you know it's not easy? It's not easy waking up every day and see people talk about you. Why? People trolling on you. It's not easy every time a person is telling you and you're looking at yourself like, but why? It's not easy. Inini personally. It's not on the matter, but seriously speaking, where did I come from? And I'm not stopping Jagadero, and I am still going. Even in my worst situations, people talked. Even when I didn't do anything, people talk. Even when I did something, they still talk. People will talk even when you do good. And when you do good, they don't talk about it. They only talk when they feel good. Look at those people who are it has something chakanaka ono dipane bakambo share. Kandi pane bakambo chitaura, they won't. It has something chataura and it chavatodzwa nemakuwa, so vandu news zavanoda kuspread. They only want the opposite of you. They only want the opposite of you. They only want the negative side of you. But don't allow that negative side of you ruin the positive side of you. Don't allow that negative side ruin that positive side of you. Usatombo chikisidzirwe. Usatombo chikisidzirwe. Dai wanga usingafanire kunge uri pauri ungadai usipo. Ndozvo unofana kuzviudza. Dai wanga usingafanire kunge uri pauri dai usipo. And people will be there talking about you. What's the reason? What's the reason? Why do you follow this person? What is the person teaching you? That this person is not teaching you anything. What is she inspiring you with? That person is not good. Because you have a huge following that they also want. Now they want to look for the silliest things. That kutaku hotspotana kuti that you hotspotane kuti timudzikise kopa they build a following. Where were you? If you are so good, why are they not following you as well? If you are so important, why are they not following you? If you so know what you are saying, why are they not following you? Nobody is forced to follow anybody. People follow who they want. People listen to who they want. People will never be hot-spotted to hate what they don't hate. If you hate somebody, don't ever think you can hotspot the world too. If you don't like somebody, don't ever think you hotspot the world not to like that somebody. There is something that you don't see in the person you hate that your neighbor sees. There is something that you don't see in the person you want to die that your neighbor sees. There is something that you don't see in the person you wish could die. You can never influence, you can never hotspot somebody to hate somebody for no reason. If you are so good and if you can stand out and say bad stuff about someone, nobody is invited to come and follow. Nobody nobody wrong foot. People follow what they believe in. People follow what they believe in. Unogona kuvenga hure, ugoti hure iri ndakarivenga. Neighbor wako agofarira hure iroro because hure iroro rine zvarinombatsira nazvo. Ogovenga whatever zvaunotaura. Aripa next day wagoti kuti andikwanise because ane zvamunodibatsira nazvo. So it's not easy. It's a war. But at the end of the day, you win the war. And you keep winning. Don't stop. Don't stop. Some people, they come in your life not because they love you, but because you've got something that they want from you. They come in your life, then they use you. And then when they are done with you, they start talking bad about you. Some people come in your life to gain mileage, not because they want you, or they love you, or they care about you. So be careful of the people that surround you. Some people, they want you, not because but because you've got that thing. They will come wearing sheep's clothing, yet they are wolves. Somebody asked me, why Mai Tt, every friend of yours who comes in your life, they always come and pass. And I will tell you this, every person I've had a conflict with was never my friend. They came in my life to gain mileage, and when they did, they left. The real people who are in my life, they are still there. I've got people who do not even want to be known that has been in my life since my childhood. People who have been there for me up until date. People who have known me in my times of sorrow and pain. People who have known me when I had nothing, but they were there and they are here till now. But there are people who came in my life passing by to gain mileage and to benefit from me. And when they did, they turned out to be my enemies. That is not my problem. They came to benefit and they went. And I don't regret any of them. Don't regret anybody who comes in your life over akusia. Don't regret anybody who comes in your life over akuporongera. Rather learn from that. Learn from that. That not everybody smiles at you. Anokuda. Not everybody says, I've got people who used to come in my house, sit right there. I've got people who couldn't sleep with Zimbabwe, who would come and sleep over my house. I've got people who would offer stuff, not because they want to, but because they wanted to gain mileage. After that, they will start challenging you and talk bad about you. But never let that. There is something special about you. Because everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody wants a piece of you. And the reason why they pass is they never meant to stay. Never regret those who went. They were never meant to stay. I hope mandibatisisa. Handisuda kuramba ndichenderera mberi ndichitaura zvinhu zvimwe. Ndiri kungotaura zvandiri kufila. Ende kana zvapera zvinenge zvapera, but be very careful. And in life, Marco, don't ever lose focus because somebody has said something. Or somebody is trying to do something. I've had people calling me since last week. I've had 1,000 people calling me. Mai Tt, what is going on with you? Mai Tt, this and that. Mai Tt, that and that. Because somebody is trying to prove a point. Or somebody is trying to let you see, no, Mai Tt is a bad person. Because he sees you as a bad person. Not because he sees you as a bad person or she sees you. It's because she's very bitter. Because what she wanted to take away from you, she couldn't. She failed. When they fail in destroying you, they become very bitter. When they fail to achieve their mission, they become very bitter. When they fail to take down what God put in you, they become very bitter. When the devil was thrown from heaven, he became very, very bitter. Because he wanted to challenge God. Because he thought, when they look at you, there are people, when they look at me, Mai Tt, just a simple, whatever, ugly, whatever they call me, Mai Tt, having a huge following, they sit down in looking at their own miserable accounts. They start counting numbers. They say, this woman has got over 500,000 following. What is so special about her? She's not beautiful. She's not good looking. She doesn't have a big butt. She doesn't have whatever. She is not whatever. But why is it people follow her? Me, I can be better. Because I look better than her. Because I live a better life. Because I drive a better car. Because, no. God does not look at your outside appearance. He does not look at your better life. He does not look at your better structure. He does not look at your better skin. He looks at your better inside. And when your inside is dirty, God does not stay there. And when your inside is dirty, nobody will want to come and follow you. They will rather follow the one you hate than follow you. Do you understand what I'm saying? What's special? There is something that is special that God knows that you don't know. There is something that is special in the most hated things that God sees. There is something that is so special that God sees in the most dirtiest person. There is something special that God sees in the most ugliest person. There is something special that God sees in the most poorest person. There is something special that God sees in the most left about person. There is something special that God sees in the most criticized person. There is something that is special that God sees in the most hated person. And there is nothing that will take away that special thing that God has put in your life. He sees better. He sees better than you. He judges better than you. He concludes better than you. There are people who are wicked on this earth. The most wickedest people that you will never believe, because they portray a good character. They portray a holier than thou character. They portray a character that you say, she will never do that. Then you wonder why, what's going on? God, why is he not saying this person is better than this person? God does not see from the outside. He sees from the inside. He does not even judge from the outside. He does not judge your big bum and your hips. He does not judge your flawless skin. He does not judge your riches or whatever you have. He judges from the inside. And where he feels comfortable, he will dwell in there. And when you try to fight That's why you just come, you fight, you lose. Because there is something that is inside the person that you are fighting that you cannot see with your eyes. Because this person does not live only in the flesh. This person also lives in a spirit world that you don't understand. Once you are busy fighting the outside, God is protecting from the inside. You can try in flesh, but you will never win in the spirit. That's why when you so much try to pull somebody down, a lot of times keep asking yourself, why is this person still standing? There is somebody who is standing in the gate for that person. Stop fighting what you cannot. Stop trying. Just accept it and start following the person if you may. Do you understand what I'm saying? Ask yourself, how many times have you faced trials and tribulations? Ask yourself. I ask myself personally, how many times from the time I started being called a public figure, me personally, how many trolls, how many people have come to attack me left, right, and center? The bad things that have been said about me. If I was somebody who lives in the flesh only, I would even take my life and say, I've had enough. If I was somebody who lives in the flesh only, I would say, no, I have to quit because this is too much. But because I know and understand the person I serve and the gift I have, I know the person who's standing in the gap. That's why I'll still come and stand out and smile despite all that I go through. Because I understand that the force that is inside, not outside, is greater than any force. That I know and believe. That's why I always tell you, me, I don't fear. I do not fear. Because I did not come here. I did not come here. I was very much prepared for this. And every time when it happens, the person inside me always tells me that you are still in preparation of greater things. And I always comfort myself and tell myself, I know where I am going is much greater than where I'm coming from. Where I came from, just for me to drop everything and say, I quit because so and so said, I quit because so and so is saying, no, I will keep standing because I know I am going to a greater destination that nobody will ever take away. That's the same with you, wherever you are. You are going through all this because there is a greater destination you're supposed to be. Sarah, don't give up. You are in an ocean, you have already sailed. Wakatobva kwekutanga kumavambuku. Wakatosvika pakati penyanza. Uri pa 3/4. Then you want to turn back? Are you crazy? You want to give up? Are you crazy? Do you know we are getting there? Do you know you are almost there? Do you know wakatopfura zvakakurisa zvacho? You are almost there, my darling. You are almost there. You are getting there. And the more you are getting there, the more they will attack. The more you are getting there, the more they will spot to stop you. The more they will hold hands to stop you. You are getting there, my darling. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. They will never believe, even when you are there, they will still talk. Jesus was crucified here on earth. Even with the people who knew good apana zvaita munhu uyu. But chavaingoda kuti crucify because pese paisvika aikonzeresa. Jesu aitosvika pane mapofu ona. Jesu aisvika pane zvirema zvotofamba. Jesu aisvika pane nzara otofidha. Jesu aisvika pese paaisvika aisiya something chakanaka. But vanhu vaitongoona chakaipa chake. Kusvika vamuroverera kuti haiwa ngangorovererwe. Even vakatomuroverera, they didn't even have anything tangible. But vakangomuroverera for the sake yekungoti atongourovererwa. Pane vamwe vanhu vari in power vanogona kukuroverera because they just want to, not because pane zvawavaita. There are some people who just hate you for who you are. There are people who just kutongokuona pane mwe munhu anotosvotwa newe usina zvawatoita. Kutongokuona pane munhu anotorwadziwa pasina zvawameita. Pane vanhu vanotorwadziwa newe pamwe vasati vakatombokuona mulife yako. Vanotongonzwa nezvako kudai. But that person unoziva ndoshamisika. Pane vamwe vanhu ndotarisa. So when I'm here on social media, ndakamutarisa so here on social media, ndakamutarisa so that person wekuti ndotanga kufunga kuti ndinomboda kuriwinda so kuti but ndakambosangana naye here kana kuti kupi. But anenge ane information about you iri so twisted yekuti ukamona achipupa furo, kupupira furo munhu asati akamboona muupenyu hwake, kuti go down uchipupa furo, kutozongoseka kuti I think people say there are people who say Mai Tt is mentally disturbed, but me I would say ndinoona kunge pane vanhu vari mentally disturbed vanopengera munhu wasati akamboona waasingatombozivi. I think ndo inonzi maximum mentally disturbing you, mentally disturbance, whatever you call it. Me, you never see me coming to talk about somebody I don't know. Nongotanga kungomukrasha ndisati antozivi kuti anorarama sei upenyu hwake. Ndo mental disturbing yacho yandinoti kukurwara nepfungwa uko. You have a whole story about somebody you don't know. Zvokuti ukamona unogona kutozoshamisika kuti Mai Tt wakapfupika kudai, yetu waifunga kuti ndiri murefu. Kwa Mai Tt uri mutete kudai, wetu waifunga kuti ndiri mudhafu. Ndo inonzi mentally challenged yemunhu anopengera munhu asati akamboona muupenyu. Saka the bottom line is don't fear. Ndauya panapa ndichiti kune vanhu vari mumwena because of what people are saying about them. Vari kugara mumwena because vanhu vakazoti if you die today, there are people who actually think we cannot do without them. Pawakazvarwa une vanhu vanotokuziva iwe uchizvarwa, vakakura newe, vakagara newe, vane ukama newe. Chero ukafa nhasi, do you know if I die today, it's not social media who will bury me, it's my relatives, because ndine kwandakabva. Do you know if I die today, do you know when I'm sick, it's not social media who will come here and say tunoona Mai Tt vari kurwara, it's my relatives. Munhu nemunhu ane kwaanobva kwaanotozikanwa. Unonzwa munhu achiti vanhu vese vasiyana newe. Vapi? We meet here for fun. We are not related in any way. We meet here for entertainment. Ndikafa guva rangu hariendeswe kusocial media, rinoendeswa kumusha kwangu, rinoendeswa kwandakabva. Just because we don't talk about the people who are really there in our lives, it doesn't mean they are not there in our lives. You are in my life because I'm here to entertain you. But there are people who are there in my life wekuti izvezvi ndikati ndarwara unovaona vakafladha muno mukhosi ndo vanhu veupenyu hwangu. So ukaona mumwe munhu unknown achiuya achitanzi let's not be there for you. Were you there for me? Do you know me enough for you to be there for me? Pandanorwara unowanika urimo here muchipatara? Kana pandinofa unowanika uripo here? Kana pandinoita anything, you ask yourself, why are you so much involving yourself in my life? You're not a part of it. Apana munhu akambovigirwa paFacebook, apana munhu akambovigirwa pasocial media, apana munhu akazomboshare nomuviga nekuti pane vanhu vataura. Munhu nemunhu ane kwaanobva. Ndine dzinza rangu rakakura pano nekuameno uko kusvika kuAmerica uko. Bekuti ndikafa nhasi vanochema vachizoti tafirwa nemunhu wedu. Handizi munhu wepa social media. Ndiri munhu ane kwaakabva social media ndinouya kuzotamba nemi and entertaining you and encouraging you and showing you my life that most of you don't know. Not kuti ndikanzi ndafa nhasi kana kuti ndazoshaya munhu auya kuzondivhiewa nhasi apa ndingatochema kuti hanzi ndashaya munhu andivhiewa. No. Even mese muri papa mune kwamunotobva kwekuti nhasi ukafira kuAmerica ndikwanise kusvika because une vari mudhuze newe vanokukoshesa, even vamwe vanhu vasingakukoshesi. Vekuti ukatofa vanochema kuti vedu uye ningi wangu uya ndoitwa sei ndochengetwa nani nhasi vausingatombozive iwewe. You understand? And in it, I appreciate everybody who loves me for who I am. And I respect everybody who follows me for who I am. And I respect everybody who supports me for who I am. But I will not kneel down, or I will not bow down, or I will not lick anybody, or I will not beg anybody. I will not buy anybody to love me. No. That I failed to do. I failed to bow down. Kutindidiwe. I failed to buy love. I failed to change my character to gain mileage. I failed to change who I am. Because ndofana kufadza mwe munhu ari kufunga kuti zvandiri kuita hazviite. I failed all that. Kuti ndikuconvince. If you can't love me for who I am, then I'm sorry. The door is very much wide open for you to live. The door is very much open for you to go and test other waters out there. I came to influence in my own way. I came to inspire in my own way. I came to teach in my own way. I came to enjoy in my own way. And nakuya ku correction center. Kana ndichida ma corrections ndinotobvunza Mwari kuti naye Mwari ndicorrectei. And I know there are times that I lose it. And there are times kuti ndotofeel kuti apa ndinenge ndagumbuka. As most of the times then ndatogumburwa. And I'm a human being also who reacts. There is never a day that you see me coming here. Ndichingosvikotanga kungotuka munhu asina chanditira okupindura randa. But at the end of the day ndakazozva kuti no kutopindira ikoko kutopa munhu mileage futi. Same as you. Sade kurarama kuti hanzi unotori nevanhu vanotokuappreciate nezvauri izvozvo. Vaunotoziva kuti nhasi ndikafona chaiko chakuti hama we, they will come. You understand? They will come. Have a blessed Sunday. Ndatozotaurisa ndandisingatombode kutaurisa. But I think sometimes pandotaura pane kamwe ka spirit kanozongouya kanoita kuti continue. Don't live in fear of people or of mumwe munhu. Uwo zvake anotori nema problems. Pane vanhu vanouya pano pa social media vada kusvita vanoziva stereki, but there is a lot that is going on with those people behind the scenes that you will never think. There is a lot that is going on behind the scenes of somebody, and ndakuya achiudzira mumwe munhu upenyu hwake stereki. Mumwe munhu anoya achikudza kuti uri kutotambura, iye naiye ari kutotambura but haatombokuudzi. You understand? So usanyanyode kunzwa zvemunhu stereki. The life we live in the public domain is for the public domain. The real life we live is behind there. When nobody is seeing us, nobody is watching us. And we all go through stuff that we will never show out there. Kana ivo vacho vanda kuyakivuti takapenga stereki. They are going through a lot. Ndosa vachizona achiyazokudururira. Munhu anouya achipupa furo arikukudururira. Nhamo dzake ndo dzaanotwista kuti auye zokudururira. Usafunga kuti zvine chekuita newe. Izita rako razongoshandiswa but unoona kuti this person is going through a lot. But anouya achikudururira. Akaisa zita rako pamberi. Hey, Mai Tt wewe. Ma problems ake akawandisa. There are people that we see here on social media who are very lonely and who are suffering, who are depressed, and they can only come here and rant on social media. Those people are lonely. Those people are very lonely and they are suffering from depression. And that's the only way they will come to devour on people who are just doing their things. Imagine you stay in a room by yourself. Hauna kana hama yakambouya kuzokuona. Hauna kana hama inouya kuzogara newe. Unotogara kana nembwa chaidzo. You are lonely and depressed. Hauna kana munhu anotomboda kuuya kupadhuze newe. So that depression you lose it. You don't even have anybody who come musi kuzongokukamfuta kana mwana zvake anouya kuzokuti mami. You are confused wega so. And they imbradzitaureka. So every day you are alone and you expect to be normal. Every day of your life you are alone and you expect to be normal. No. You don't have a family. You don't have anybody. Kana vanhu vacho vanotoda kusvika padhuze havatokwanisi kusvika padhuze newe because unotyisa. Saka that bitterness yawinayo yekuti you are just a lone ranger. You are just a lone ranger. You understand? Ndosa uchizongouya uchitanga ungopenga uchingopengera nevamwe vanhu vasinei newe. Vausingatombozive. You understand what I'm saying? You need people around you. Unogona kumhanya mental. And above all, you need God. Above all, you need God. I love you so much. God bless you. God keep you. And it's again. Mwendo ku church. And it's again. Muna mato mwari ndiwe munhu wese. You understand? Haana kana munhu waanosarudza ndozvandomudira Mwari. Ndambotaura makuseni ndikati dai nyasha dzichigoviwa nemunhu tese, most of us tingadai tisitorina. Dai zuva raigoverwa kunzi nhasi ndionomuka nezuva, vamwe tingadai tichigara murima because tingadai takatonyimwa zuva racho. But Mwari akazvigona akaita kuti ape munhu wese zuva, anonaisira munhu wese mvura, anonzwira nyasha kumunhu wese. Because shuwa dai zuva rakapiwa vamwe vanhu vatinoona, hauchigara uri murima, chigara uchibondera because nonza you don't deserve the sun. But ndiMwari wemunhu wese. God bless you. And ndiani kuari kuti Ed ada ku Ed ada kutiko. Who's saying Ed? Who wants to be added? Ndiku Ed kwacho. Who wants to be added? Who's saying Ed? What do you want to say? Pane munhu abvira kudhara achingoti Ed kubva pandatanga kusvika now. And Nanuli, we have a service with you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, that is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. Hey, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every need. I worship you. I worship you. Oh, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. Hey, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. That is who you are. Yeah. Waymaker,